Hey, what's up everybody? Andrew here. This week on the blog, I shared a deal on a reusable sandwich bag for your toaster, 100% free. I got Chase customers 250 bonus stars on their Starbucks, and I showed you how to get 5 weeks of DirecTV Now's Go Big package for only $9. If you haven't subscribed to DirecTV Now by this point, you've missed out on their introductory pricing on their Go Big package, which has about 100 plus channels. Prices jumped up from $35 to $60. But if you're still interested in DirecTV Now, you can still utilize the method that I posted in my blog to get the Live a Little package for only $9 in your first month. The Live a Little package has about 60 plus channels, and it's worth checking out. I've included a link to the blog in the description, which details how I was able to get the $35 price tag to only $9 in my first month. Coming up, I'm going to show you a little secret on how you can actually make money just by changing how you pay for things. You're watching Savingmoney.me. Credit card companies make billions of dollars in interest that they charge you, the consumer. They count on you to not pay attention on how much you're spending because they know that you can always pay it back later. So what happens? You end up spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in interest every year, and as a reward, they throw you a little bone of maybe 0.5 to 1.5%. Then depending on the type of card you have, they might even charge you money on the reward they just gave you in the form of an annual fee. In the end, the credit card company wins. So how do you fight back to get the credit card companies to actually pay you? Now, the advice I'm about to give you may seem a little different, but I promise if you follow my directions to the T, you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. And hopefully you're not with a bank that charges you any fees. I'm also going to show you my actual credit card statement from this month, just to show you this really works. So first things first, if you don't already have one, get yourself a cashback card. I personally have the Quicksilver card from Capital One, but there are plenty of cards out there. And just so you know, Capital One is not sponsoring this. I'm not getting any incentive from them. They don't even know that I'm talking about them right now in this video. It just happens to be the card that I have. In a future video, I'm actually gonna talk about the different types of cards that there are and the pros and cons for each of them. But just for the purpose of this video, let's just focus on getting a cashback card. The next thing you're gonna do once you have that cashback card, and here's the scary part, you're gonna buy everything that you normally buy anyway with that card. Now there are a few exceptions with this, and I'll talk about that in a bit. But the next thing, and here's the most important part of how to make this work, whatever you charge on that card, pay it off immediately. And I mean like as soon as it posts to your account. Don't wait for a statement. Don't think to yourself, I'll pay it off later, NBD. Just say no. Don't do it. Literally, just act like whatever you're buying, you're paying for with your debit card or cash, but use your cashback credit card instead, and then use the money that you actually have in your bank account and pay off the charge the minute it posts. Now, the credit card companies don't want you to know this, but most companies actually allow you to make as many payments as you want within a bill cycle as long as there's a balance posted to the account. So let's take a quick look at my statement for this month. Now, I've removed any personally identifiable information here, but if you look at the left-hand side under the transactions, you can see I made 15 payments throughout the month, and I received 1 refund for a bad car wash that I got. Now, if you look at the fees and interest, you'll see I was charged $0, so using the credit card cost me nothing because I made the payments as soon as they posted to the account. I started doing this late November, and already by December 26th, when this bill printed, I already had accumulated $60 in rewards. Now you'll see there's a balance left over of $608.35, but that's only because the charges hadn't posted to the account before the bill printed. The amount was paid off the next day, and so I won't be subject to any interest. So the day that I'm recording this video is actually January 10th, about 2 weeks after that bill that I just showed you printed. And just so you can see, I actually have over $87 accumulated in rewards. So at this point, without really making any significant changes on my everyday purchases, Capital One is actually paying me $45 a month on average just to use their card. This is going to work out to be a little over $500 in a year. Stick around with me until November, when I not only show you the best Black Friday deals, but I'll also show you how Capital One is going to pay for my entire Black Friday shopping. Now think about it. There are very few things that you can't buy with a credit card, right? So when is it a bad idea to use a cashback card? There are a few instances, so let's go over them. Number one, if you don't have the cash, don't buy it. Sounds easy, right? But there's a reason why the credit card companies make so much money. Remember, the second that you let a balance carry over from the grace period, you've completely ruined the cash back and the credit card company wins. So bottom line, before you make a purchase with your credit card, check your bank balance to make sure you actually have the funds, and then pay off whatever you charge immediately. Number two, there are a few instances where you would actually save more money by not using your cashback card. One instance in particular, for example, would be if you shop at Target. Target offers a red card debit card which actually discounts 5% of your total purchase. Usually that 5% will trump the cashback offer that your credit card has. Now, I recommend the Target debit card instead of the credit card because the debit card will just pull money right out of your bank account and you don't ever have to worry about late payments or interest or anything like that. Number three, if a company charges you a convenience fee to use a credit card, don't use the credit card. More than likely, the convenience fee is more than the cash back that you'd get. So you'd actually lose money on that. Now, one more piece of advice. If your credit isn't quite where you're able to be offered a cashback card without an annual fee, when you're charged an annual fee, you can always call the credit card company and ask them to waive it. It doesn't always work, but it's worth a try. So I'm pretty sure that what I've shared with you today isn't really a huge secret, but I'm hoping that by showing you that it actually works, that it might motivate some of you who aren't already doing this to get on board. This is free money we're talking about. It's actual free money if you do this right. So I want to hear from you. Do you have a cashback card or some kind of rewards card that you're using and actually taking advantage of instead of being taken advantage of? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, I'm giving away a Kindle Fire to a lucky winner. There are multiple ways you can enter, and you can enter multiple times. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Savingmoney.me. That counts as an entry. Like my Facebook page, Savingmoney.me. That also counts as an entry. Like and share the launch contest video that I posted on Facebook. That also counts as an entry each. Last but not least, follow me on Twitter at savingmoney_me. Oh, and by the way, if you want a bonus entry, like and share this video off of the Facebook page. Now, if you like this video, just wait until next week where I can show you how to stack cash back for even more money in your pocket. That's all I have for now. Keep checking the blog frequently for the latest deals. And until next time, here's to saving money.